Okay, today I'm going to try something I haven't made before. It's pizza stuffed chicken breast, and I make some seasoning for it. I use a teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of oregano, I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon of pepper, about a half teaspoon of salt. Mix that all together. That's going to be to season the outside and the inside of the chicken. Okay, well, pizza has got to have pepperoni. I'm using some of this turkey pepperoni. By the way, this is a recipe I got online. I'm going to add a little bit more to it to change it up for me. But it says to use 8 slices, 8 slices, I think, of chopped pepperoni. I'm going to use 10. Chop it up. Add that to the bowl. Also says to use a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. So I bought some grated Parmesan cheese. I use this quite a bit. 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese. Then you use a 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. Well, there's a little bit more than 1/2 cup, but that's fine. And then it says to add 1 cup of pizza sauce. I bought some in the jar pizza sauce too. I'm going to add that in there now. And I'm going to mix it all up. Also in my world, pizza's got black olives and mushrooms. I used about 10 black olives and about 1/3 of a cup of small can of sliced mushrooms. I'm going to chop this stuff up too, add it to that bowl with the rest of the stuffing and ingredients. Chop it up kind of fine so it'll fit in there nice. That was pretty good right there. So I'm going to add that also to this bowl with the pizza sauces and the cheese and all that stuff in it. Mix it up. And this is going to be the stuffing that I put inside the chicken. Okay, breast. Well, it says to use 4 chicken breasts. These are huge, but I'm going to use them anyway. I don't know what kind of chickens that Sam's Club's getting their kind of farm they're getting them from, but there's some big chickens. But anyway, you got to pound it, and this is so thick that I'm going to butterfly it almost all the way through. And then lay it out on this parchment paper. Cover it with another piece of parchment paper. And then I'm going to tenderize it, flatten it out with my meat mallet. I need to make it thin so I'm going to be beating on it for a few minutes. I'll get back to you as soon as I get this done. I'm getting ready to stuff this first chicken breast. It says to divide it into fourths. I guess that's about a fourth of it. Lay it up on there. Spread it out a little bit. Keep it to one side, because I'm going to roll this up. And I'm going to try to seal it with a toothpick. And I'm going to place this first one in my casserole. Okay, I got them all stuffed and put in here. Now, it says to sprinkle some more of the seasoning. I was actually supposed to season it on the inside before I rolled it up, but I forgot. So I'll just put most of it here. All right. And it says to spread some more sauce on top. I'm using up the rest of that jar. Spread it around. All right. Okay, and then for the final thing, before we put it back in the oven, it says to sprinkle the top with some more mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to do that now. It sure looks like it's going to be good. And I've had the oven preheating at 350 degrees. It says to cook it for 50 minutes. I'm going to come back and check it in about 45 and see how it's doing. But right now it's going in the oven. Okay, well, here's the pizza stuffed chicken breast right out of the oven. A lot of juice accumulated. It sure looks good though. Be back in a little bit when I get ready to plate everything up and show you the final meal, and I'll cut this thing open and show you what it looks like on the inside. I've never made this before, but it's making me hungry. Okay, I'm getting ready to cook me some turkey bacon in the oven. This is the best way. It comes out perfect every time. It's going to go with one of my side dishes, and I'll show it to you in a little bit. Okay, well, here's the turkey bacon. Right out of the oven. Makes nice flat pieces. It got a little charred, but that can't do nothing but add some good flavor to it. I'm gonna put in some paper towels, cool it off, and crumble a couple pieces of it to use for my side dish. Okay, well, this is a side dish I'm making. It's gonna be a potato packet with some cheddar cheese and bacon, and then I'll add some chives to the top after it comes out the oven. I'm going to spray some Pam olive oil spray on the foil to make sure the potatoes don't stick. And I'm going to move the foil out of the way for a second while I slice up this here potato. Cut them about 8 1/4 inch slices. This is a recipe I got offline. Changed it up a little bit. Try it my way. It said to cube the potato up. I think it might work out better sliced. I think the potatoes might come out a little, well, they're not going to turn crispy because they're going to be basically steamed inside the packet, but they should cook a little quicker this way too. I'm not going to use the two ends of the potato. I'm going to discard them. I'm also going to chop up this bacon. Using 2 slices of that bacon you seen me cook in the oven. taste this. Yep, it's bacon. I use everything turkey. Real bacon, better, I guess. I don't eat a lot of pork. I love it. But, just like red meat, it's not good for you. The human body isn't made for digesting pork. It's so fattening. I try to stay away from it. So, I'm going to move all that stuff to the side. Tin foil back. And put these potatoes all on here. The bacon. And I forgot to get the butter handy, so I'm going to grab that real quick. Need to add about a tablespoon of butter to the top. Okay, then just pack this thing up. I'm going to cook this in the oven. Try to seal it up tight. And poke a couple little holes in the top. Just to let the steam out. Okay, this is going in the oven until the potatoes are tender. Okay, well, I took it back out of the oven real quick because I forgot to put the cheddar cheese on it. Also added some of these minced onions, little garlic powder, some fresh cracked black pepper ground, and now I'm gonna, and I also put a little salt. Now I'm gonna wrap it back up, put it back in the oven. I'm also gonna add to my meal this steam bag of mixed vegetables. Pop it in the microwave for 5 minutes, and some beautiful tasting vegetables. Okay, well, to finish off this chicken, I made it earlier. I wasn't quite finished with it yet. I'm going to pop it back in the oven to warm it up. And I've added 3 pieces of pepperoni to the top. Put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes. And it's going to be ready. Okay, well, here's the potatoes out of the oven. I'm going to put them back in the oven. And I'm going to open the pack up to brown the cheese a little bit. Put them back in there for another 5 minutes or so, and they're going to be gorgeous and really tasty. Okay, I'm also going to have this garden salad with my meal. Got broccoli and cauliflower and baby carrots and spinach and romaine lettuce and scallions and all kinds of things, cherry tomatoes. I like this sun-dried tomato dressing. I'm going to use some of that on it. And a little cracked black pepper. And that's it. There's my salad. Okay, here's the finished product with the pizza stuffed chicken. It looks really good. I can't wait to sink into it. Okay, well, here's the final plate. It all looks wonderful to me. I can't wait to eat it. You can season it up any way you want to. I'm not going to bore you with my salt and pepper. Some people think I use too much pepper and all that. But anyway, this is the meal. It looks good. First time I ever made that pizza stuffed chicken. And I've made potatoes similar to that before, but not quite. These ought to be really good. I can't wait to taste it. I'm probably going to make this again.